Today, I wrote my 1,512th thank you note. Here's the data. I wrote 5,413 paragraphs, excluding greeting and closing remarks. I wrote 20,299 sentences, which had 303,912 words. It took me 3,326.4 minutes, which is 55.44 hours, for an average of 39.6 minutes per day since July the 10th. Number 1,512 was sent to a guy named Phil Ackerman, the head teacher at Harrow Beijing School in China. And I often get responses from you that say, "What a lovely note," or "That made my day," or "I needed that." And one person even said that was worth $1 million. And some of you even wrote extended notes from me, which I love. And when you thank me, I tell you that you're worth it, because you are. Now, admittedly, the note started small, but always went beyond the "Hi, your name. It's great connecting with you. How have you been?" And I'm glad that LinkedIn prompts us to be mindful. After all, you trusted or had enough confidence to connect with me. But as the days turned into weeks, I began expanding the notes, wanting to offer positivity and inspiration to you. Now, the 303,912 words and 3,326.4 minutes do not include the time spent reading your profile 2 or 3 times, jotting down notes so that you knew that somebody understood who you were and what you did, and then deciding what quote in a document of quotes I've been collecting since 3rd grade might align with your profile, your career, or your accomplishments. I wanted a quote that would speak to you. And I have every single thank you note I wrote in a Microsoft Word document. Now understand, I wrote them, not an AI, not a chatbot. I wrote them. Why on earth did I do this? Well, I have 3 reasons. First, I like to write. I'm always writing. I like to express my thoughts and my feelings. I write essays and anecdotes about life and living. So on July the 10th, I transferred about 40 minutes of my daily writing to you, my connections. Second, I am that kind of guy. I believe that everybody should have at least one moment of day when they're validated and they feel good about themselves. We live in a world that can be negative, and I am a positive person. I have written many notes, and you wrote back and you thanked me. And I said the following to some of you. I truly believe that each of us is but one drop of water in a vast ocean. And that might not seem like it makes a difference. One drop in an ocean. But if at a school or in the workplace, if we all gave others a drop of water and we validated them, how many buckets at school or your workplace could be filled to overflowing? You are worth my time and my effort. Third, I'm no longer a school leader. I'm not in there with children and with teachers and parents. I'm a consultant. But think about it. If a person took the time and the effort to write a personalized note to 1,512 people, wouldn't he do the same for your school? You see, I want to be your consultant. I want you to allow my office to support your school. My office and I depend upon schools that need help to retain us and use our skills and competencies to bring them quality, improvement, and success. And the same personal approach that I take to writing notes defines how I work with schools as a consultant. Just as I take time to craft each note, I take time to understand the unique needs of every school. I will continue writing my notes. Well, why would you do that, Greg? Because maybe a note from me will drop into the inbox of a person who's down, or they're feeling like they're not making a difference, or they're discouraged. And when you read my notes and thoughts, they might lift you up and make you smile. And yes, you are worth that, and you are always welcome. My name is Greg Robbins, and I want to stand in service to you. As with my notes, I ask you to follow my LinkedIn service page, and it can be found in my profile. Now, I know that most of you will not need my services, but some will. So I will keep writing my notes. In fact, I've already wrote note number 1513, and I sent it to Shanaz Parveen, who is a humanities teacher at Al Ghaf Charter School in one of my favorite communities, Alain, Abu Dhabi. So until my next podcast, I wish each of you to be well and have a fair day. Thank you.